Hey, what's up everyone? This is Mike Gross at youtube.com/MG free guitar lessons. See you right there? And today I wanted to show you a lesson from John Mayer, a song called Wonderland. It's drop D tuned. If you don't know how to do that and you have a tuner, just lower your top string down a whole step to where it becomes a D. So you have D, A, D, G, B, E. That's the tuning for this. In the future we'll do some lessons on alternate tunings and how to do that. This song, no pick required, so we're using our fingers. I'm going to play the intro, which is also the verse and the chorus. We're going to jump right into it. I'll play it 2 times through and we'll break it down for you. It goes like this. Okay, so we're going to go fret 8 on the A string with our index finger, and then fret 10 on the D and the G. What I do is I bar it with my pinky. You can use your 3rd finger and bar it, or you can use 2 fingers, your ring finger and your pinky. It's up to you. I switch it up once in a while. So check to make sure you hear those 3. And then the beat that we have in this is very percussive. John Mayer is known for this. And there's a mute in it, which is important. You'll go A with your thumb. Keep in mind your thumb should be more this way, your index and middle back behind it a little bit, kind of like that. And here's the pattern. A string, pluck the D and G, like this. Keep your hand in the same form and mute the strings, so it sounds like this. Real important, that mute I'm throwing in there is like the pulse or the beat of the song. If you clap to a song, this fills that little spot, or where the snare drum would hit. Okay? So we have, and then pluck the D and G again. If you got that, you got most of this song, really. And we just got to change some notes. So through all this, I'm leaving my pinky barred on that 10th fret, and I'm going, let's see. Then you take your 3rd finger, go to fret 10 on the E, and do the same thing, but we're not playing the A string now, we're playing the low E for the bass note change here. The pluck on the D and G is the same. So I just did the same thing. Then we're moving the root note back a whole step. That's 2 frets, right? Peace. Move over to fret 8 on the top string with your 1st finger and do the same thing again. And then move right back to where you were on fret 10 on the low E and repeat that pattern. So here it is. We got this afternoon. You got this room for 2. Or the chorus. Your body is a wonderland. Body is a wonder, I lose my... Okay? That, like I said, that's intro, verse, and chorus. So when it does change, here's what happens. That leads right back into the chorus, which is the part you previously learned. So here's what's happening there. A little trickier, I'd say. Index, fret A, low E string. You're going to go 3rd finger on 10G, pinky on 10B. And what I do, I'm barring this 8th fret. There's a couple ways to do it. If you're not used to barring, you may want to go like this and get that middle finger over there. I'm going to bar it for now. So what I'm doing is hitting the low E, and then plucking the G and B, and then mute. So then I lift my pinky off, and I'm barring the 8th fret, remember? So I'm end up doing G and B plucked, 10th fret G, 8th fret B, because I'm barring that. So we have, and go E, G, and B. So twice of that. Okay, same thing again. We don't need to bar anymore. Go middle finger 10 E. Keep these the 10th fret on the G and the B, just as you had it before, and go like this. And what I'm doing is, and lifting my pinky off only, and going fret 8 on the B string with my index. It's kind of a jump there. Don't know if you could see that. It's like a flipped over power chord on the G and B string. So, playing it twice with the mute. Subgroup. Remember that, subgroup. I'm going to talk a lot about that in every lesson. Well, I probably won't talk a lot about it in each lesson, but I will talk a lot about it throughout these lessons. Because that's really the way to solidify and get things to have the right feel to them, the right beat and everything. So that goes back and forth 3 times. And then we move over to fret 5 on the E string. I'm using my pinky earlier. You probably saw me using my 3rd finger. It's up to you. And you're going to bar with your index finger, fret 3 on the G and B string. Okay? And here, I think this is the pattern that we used on the intro. It goes. So I'm hitting the E with my thumb, pluck on G and B, and then the mute. It's like a bass player when you just slap bass. Keep this hand, don't go, and flatten your hand over. Then you got to reset, and that takes time to do, and it'll slow you down. Not necessary. You want to get used to this feel. Okay? Take this pattern, move it a whole step sharp. That puts you on fret 7 and fret 5. So now I'm barring fret 5. Do the same beat. Subgroup right there. It's a good one. Back and forth. Then I'm going fret 8 on the low E with my 3rd finger, fret 7 on the G with my middle, and fret 6 on the B with my index. I'm doing the same beat, same strings and everything. So the tricky part you'll probably find will be coming from this setup with your pattern and your chord to this. But once you get there, we're going to take this shape that I'm doing and we're going to move that sharp a whole step, which puts us on 10E, 9G, 8B, and do the same beat. So we have, so it does. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonder I lose my. That's most of the song, guys. There's a little, what I'm going to call breakdown part. The guitar kind of takes a back seat. It's just doing little fillers. So I'm going to kind of give you the set concept and the chord of it through it. Open E, middle finger, 6B, 3rd finger, 7D. And what I'm doing is middle finger's plucking the high E open, index plays the B, thumb plays the D, and then middle finger high E open. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that you can just play it through. He does little variations, and it's kind of hard to hear in there. That's the basic chord of it. You can play around in it if you want to add a few extra notes to it or whatever. Normally, I'm not showing solos. I did in my Sublime lesson. What was the song that I did? What I Got. I went ahead and showed you the solo in that because it's a short song. We're getting through this one pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and show you the solo in this. And John Mayer, man, talk about a good player. Very tasteful solo right here. I'll probably break it into quarters for you, but here's what we got. So let me show you that first. 12th fret pinky high on the high E string. 12th fret G with your 3rd finger. Take your thumb, pluck the G, your middle finger, pluck the high E. See that? We're going to pluck those. And as soon as you're done, you want to play this staccato, which is, think of it as choppy. Don't let it keep ringing like this. Go like this. Make sure your volumes are even on those. So, yeah. So the next one is index 8E, middle finger 9G. and do staccato on that as well, plucking the same strings. Subgroup right there. And then 9D, middle finger, 9B, third finger, and do a quick half step slide to the 10th fret, ascending. It's used a lot in jazz. And then take that, move it a whole step flat, that'll put you on 8D, 8B. Okay? And then middle finger, 7D, index, 6B. Let that one ring out. That one's ringing. Then pluck those two again and hammer on to fret 8 on the D with your third finger and 8 on the B with your pinky. Trickier than it looks and sounds. Make sure you hear both those. And then once I'm there, I'm going to pluck those two again, the D and the B string, and slide a whole step sharp, and then descending slide a whole step. So you have then back to this, just like the way we started the solo, same first one, the 12th fret, 9-8. Then 10-10, we cut out the half step slide. And then drop the 10-10 down a string each. So 10 G and 10 high E. Pluck those. And then move it a step and a half flat. That'll put you on the 7th fret. Same two strings. Let those ring. So it's... Okay, from there you go back, repeat. I said we were doing these in quarters, so we're at the midpoint of the solo. And what I want you to do is go back and play the first quarter that we did. And then the last quarter of this goes... Let's try it again. So there's a lot of familiarity in some of these. You're going back to the 12G, 12E, and then go over to 9G, 8E, 10D, 10B. So it's maybe a slide there. Half step slide from 9-9 to 10-10. And then 12B index, 15 high E, pinky. Pluck the B string with your thumb and the high E with your middle finger. And once again, it's just like pinching them together, you know? You want the volumes even. So we have 12E, third finger, 12G, middle finger, and let it ring. And that's the whole song. It'll go back before it picks up into the chorus, and it's like... Your body is a wonderland. Okay, so on that part it's simple. 10D, 10G, and just keep going and mute after it. And I call that percussive playing. So anyways, that's the whole song. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. And you can catch me right here at youtube.com/MG free guitar lessons. Appreciate you tuning in today. I got some more songs coming. In the meantime, keep practicing. If you have questions, hit me up on my page and I will answer your questions. Comments are always welcome. I dig it, appreciate it, and I love bringing free lessons to you guys. So until next time, keep playing.